enlighten me.
Hi,
Hi.
Anna, Annabelle, and Annika. Welcome. We're just chatting about what we've, heard so far at the different sessions. So it's a chance for us to, you know, if the organization reps come and join us, we can ask them their questions or something that resonated with you. If there's something you want to share. Annabelle, which room did you go to? Which groups did you hear about?
Unfortunately, I'm very sad to say that I had to work all morning, and I just cut off my last business call, and I said I am going to at least say hello to people that I got the very end of the Peru session, and they all looked very interesting, but I'm launching a company, so I was very preoccupied with meetings, and I apologize. But it's my first exposure to this group, so I wanted to at least pop in and say hello and see people and hear about
Well, I'm
how
so glad.
their experience.
Yeah, we can hear about that. Who is Annika?
Yeah.
Which ones were you in?
Yeah, I was in the Turquoise Foundation breakout room, and they are doing a great job in terms of educating women, family planning, income generation, and empowering women in Venezuela. And I could actually relate to their work, and it was very relatable because I'm from Bangladesh, and a country which has kind of a similar situation when it comes to women and patriarchy or sexism. So I run a nonprofit in Bangladesh for the past 6 years, which works on empowering women and educating young underprivileged girls from all over the country. So I could get a lot of insights and knowledge from their experience and work, and it was really enlightening for me to be in the breakout room, and I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. Thanks for that. I'm just gonna, you guys see a trio over here. This is our Stalwart Connect team who was running the in-person event in Harvard. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Did you guys catch any of the sessions at all?
Oh, we got the chance to watch a little bit of the sessions here and there, but we were also busy helping to clean up the venue here. So we got what we could, but we're glad to be here for networking.
Hi, Anna.
Hello. I think I'm going to just quickly join the last room to let them know to come here if they haven't already.
Okay. Sister Marilyn, I came late to your room, and then I started the second session, and then oops, did we lose her? Oh, there she is. Okay. And I just couldn't leave. It was such a compelling presentation about the successes and also the sadder story about the one girl who was widowed 4 times.
Yeah. It's the reason I used photos was because it's hard to imagine the world that these girls are essentially limited to until they get into school. So thank you for coming.
Yeah. Anybody else? What has resonated with you during this session? Something you heard, something you learned, a question you want to ask any of our presenters here?
I was just wondering, how is it that you can kind of get into contact with the presenters or see about volunteer opportunities or things like that, like or how you can connect with them? Because I go back and forth in Latin America and would like to know like things that are going on and updates. So I was wondering, like, after the conference, what is kind of the go-to plan for that?
Anna or Brandon, one of you want to take that?
I didn't hear the question.
All right, Brandon and Ariette, you too.
I believe that the information for all the organizations has been shared already. Well, they're all over all of our marketing materials. If you actually go to our Instagram page, you'll see that we've shared posts about each of the featured organizations today. So I believe that there's contact information listed there that you can use to reach out. And you can certainly feel free to reach out to info@harvardglobalwe.org if you have any other questions about the organizations, and we can point you to where to go to reach out to them.
Oh, I think it's a great suggestion to have like a summary with all of the organizations. We have over 22 participating organizations overall in this expo. So Mariam, that's a good suggestion. We'll share it with the post in the post survey. And I think we also would like to just continue keeping you all updated on what's happening with our organizations. So maybe we can have like a yearly newsletter or something like this to commemorate some of the organizations that were participating with us this year. And in my room, for example, we also started talking about having a meeting for organizations to collaborate with each other and share their strategies for strategic communication in the region that they are both working on, being Latin America. And they have been talking about some of the models and strategies for communication. So I think that's definitely the way to go, and we would be happy to facilitate these conversations and keep you all posted.
Do you have any sense of the audience that you attracted for this event today? The numbers or geography?
Yeah, so we had definitely can share those as well. I know we had about 360 people registering overall between all the sessions, and then for these particular one, I think the majority were coming from just the time zone that's more towards Pacific, because we started early to attract people in Middle East, Africa, Asia. So they started around 8 a.m. Eastern time, and I'm on Pacific time, for example, so that was 5 a.m. my time. So I can tell you I definitely wasn't there, but since we have distributed team, and also for Harvard GlobalWe members, we have been asking them in a survey for another event which we hold, which is Fireside Chat, where we sort of ask questions to one organization, and we asked in a survey what time participants would like to have the events, and it's usually all over the place, because it's just how the world works. If you have global audience, it would be finding one time for an event is definitely a challenge. But having said that, we do have YouTube channel, and we also will be making updates to Harvard GlobalWe website to make a more a community for the participating organizations. So there will be more opportunities to put information about the organization and where you're located and things like that. So hopefully almost aiming for collaborations and space to connect.
Right.
And we had your materials at a table at the in-person event too, Sister Marilyn. So
Oh, thank you. Did many people show up at the event? Was the weather helpful? And
it was
40 to 45 maybe
Mhm.
of this, plus the presenters who were there, which added another dozen at least,
Sure.
not 20 the
Yeah.
volunteers. So
I know it's a lot of work to put together things like this, so I'm grateful.
well, it's all for the work that the organizations are doing. So we are grateful, Sister Marilyn.
Do any of the presentations now go up onto your YouTube or not? They will. So I could see the ones that I couldn't see because it was 5 a.m. here in California.
Yes, that's the plan.
Well, shout out to Ricky. He's a great MC. Thank you, Ricky.
Thank you. You made my job very easy, so thank you as well.
All right.
yeah, I was just going to say, Sister Marilyn, Ricky also has his own nonprofit working with girls. He was too
Cool.
modest, but I was wondering if he would kind of
Oh,
intersect and bring that up with you. So
What are you doing, Ricky?
Yeah, so I run an organization called Adolescent Health Champions, and so we work at the intersection of gender, health, and education in India. And so our focus is on training youth as peer health educators, and so they then lead sessions in their schools and communities, talking about many of the same issues that you highlighted. So, things like child marriage is a big challenge in parts of India, and We focus on things like mental health, as we've all seen with the impact of the pandemic and the effect it's had on young people worldwide. So a lot of good thematic overlap, but similarly working with youth and really trying to build their capacity and kind of ownership to take things forward in their own communities and lives.
I was just in India for the first time in January for a Gandhi retreat in Ahmedabad. It was marvelous, just marvelous. Okay, well, thank you all.
Anybody else have something? Dr. Schwartz, go ahead, Victoria.
Yeah, I just wanted to say big, huge thank for everybody who put this together. For us, it was a pleasure. We love to make some connections. So me and Alexandra, we normally talk together. So we even put the red together, so we know we are in the same team. So we wanted to invite all of you, if you will ever be in Central America, and I know some of you actually work in Central America. So we have one clinic in the mountains of Guatemala, and then we have the other clinic in the ocean side in Nicaragua, like 50 meters from the ocean. So, and myself personally are in Buenos Aires right now. So if you just cross the path with us in any of the places and would love to see in person the work that we do or participate in a certain role, just hit me or Alexandra. You'll have our contacts, and it's also written on the presentation. So we'd love to show you how we work and guide you, maybe give you some tips and tricks on the countries. So just feel free, and it was lovely. I will overhear the presentations that I missed, but lovely to see you all, guys. Thank you very much.
So we have created a WhatsApp group for these years selected organizations. So that's definitely, Victoria, this is definitely something you can share there as well. And there are hopefully, we started last year with doing networking professional development sessions for participating Expo organizations. So we have one on fundraising strategies, and I've heard today that there has been some interest in kind of strategic communication strategies. So maybe we'll do another one as to keep you all as a cohort also engaged with one another. And WhatsApp group is definitely a place to propose these things. So don't hesitate to reach out to folks there. And I also want to say that obviously none of this would be possible without you, the organizations, without the attendees. And we would appreciate that. We appreciate all of you. We would appreciate if you'd continue being involved with us, signing up as a member of GlobalWe. You don't have to be a Harvard alum. Everybody can sign up. And we do all sorts of events throughout the year. And if you'd like to view the recordings from this event, they will be available on the YouTube channel afterwards in the upcoming days. So I'd like to thank everybody, and I see you all when I see you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been a great day. Sonia, you made it. I'm so glad it did work out. I'm just noticing after all that you were able to join our sessions. So I'm very happy that you did.
Yes, thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
So,
Enjoy the rest of your week. Yes, do you have a question?
do we have more sessions or?
This is it. This is the end. I have been on the session for about 7-8 hours because I started with the morning one.
Congratulations.
But yeah,
So
but we will have the recordings. Hopefully this morning we had a glitch, so I'm hoping we have some recordings. If not, we will have all the materials from those groups, and believe me, they are just as interesting and inspiring as the ones you heard from today. I don't know which group did you end up joining first, Sonia?
You know, the one about the doula, the one
yeah.
about the Peru organization, about radio communication, and the networking.
Okay.
Yes, so it was wonderful. So thank you so much for organizing that. I really appreciate that, and I look forward to look at the recording, what I can watch later on. So thanks a lot.
You're very welcome, Sonia.
Take
Thanks for
care.
joining us today. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.